Welcome to another writing week. Good morning, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, November 26th. It's the 26th day of NaNoWriMo. We're almost to the finish line here. I feel like it's been going on for years. Last week I hit 50,000 words. I was so happy about that, and then my entire week sort of crumbled after that. I am so tired. I'm so burnt out. My wrists are killing me, and I'm just gonna stop complaining now. Last I checked, I've written about 85,000 words just this month between my two projects, and neither of them are finished. So I'm feeling a bit down about that. I'm very much looking forward to being done with both of these projects so that I can take a break. I do wonder if any of you are feeling like that. I have a feeling because I have been keeping up somewhat on some writers that I follow doing NaNoWriMo. I know a lot of people are behind, and that's totally okay. I am behind, and that's okay. I had to come to that realization myself. I'm a little bummed this week about something that's been happening with my paperback copies of Wrapped Up for Christmas. Somehow Amazon lost them, and I've been in touch with my editor about it, and to be honest, it's really bumming me out on top of already feeling burnt out. This is my first paperback, and all the pre-orders were canceled, and I'm really bummed. I have a feeling that I lost a lot of potential readers, and all of it's just sort of coming in at once. It's obviously, in the grand scheme of things, not a big deal, but it's not helping my mental health right now. So this morning I managed to write about 1,200 words for my Nano project. I'm only at, I think I'm about 54,000 words. So as you can see, I severely declined from last week. It's just a big struggle. That's probably going to be the theme of this one. Until both of my projects are in, it's going to be a struggle. So it's about 7 o'clock now. I have not gotten any writing done at all today since I checked in this morning. So kiddo is going into the bath, and I'm going to take my laptop and try to get some words down. Hopefully I get some. I'm also jumping in on a sprint tonight with a couple people. Let's see what my word count is. Good morning, happy Thursday. It's Thanksgiving for anyone who lives in the US. And as a writer during NaNoWriMo, it's not a day off for me. So the past few days I have not checked in. I just have not had the time. Anytime I feel like I need to check in, I just don't want to as well. Yesterday I filmed and edited a in December video. But when you see this, it'll already be up. So I'll link in the cards above and the description box below in case you're interested in checking it out. I'm getting really excited to get a new TBR going for December, because once my projects are finished, and I'm thinking the second week in December they'll all be finished, I plan on being lazy and reading the rest of the month, watching Hallmark movies, watching classic Christmas movies with the kiddo, and just relaxing. So I'm looking forward to that. I have been listening to Get a Life, Chloe Brown. That's my book club book for this month. And it's really bringing a lot of life back into my story. My book is a women's fiction novel. Get a Life, Chloe Brown is more of like a rom-com, chick lit book, but it's so well written that it's like pushing me to write better, and it just is giving me life for some reason. So I'm really enjoying this book. I'm laughing out loud while I'm listening to it, and it's a lot of fun. So the past few days I've been sort of hitting my word count goals, definitely for my ghostwriting because that's a hard deadline. With my Nano project, it's just going. I'm sort of just getting the bare bones for a lot of the chapters because I am going to take a week break from it next week. I can't wait. I need just a little break from this story right now. And then I'm going to, well, hello there. She just came to join me. Hi. And then I'm going to get back into it. And so I've sort of recalibrated my word count to, instead of 80,000, I'm hoping for 70,000 by the end of the month. And then putting in about 10,000 more words when I do my self-edit, which I think is completely possible because I have a lot of stuff that I need to fill in, like gaps and logistics and things like that, setting and whatnot. So I plan on doing that. And on the way up to my parents' house, I'm going to be writing. So Hopefully I'll be able to finish at least my ghostwriting for today, and then at any other point after that, I'm going to write for my nano project. So maybe I'll get a little time on the way up. I don't know if after all is said and done, I'm going to want to write today, but we'll see. If I have time, I will do it, because that just means it'll make it a lot easier when it comes time to self-edit. So I'll check in with you soon. Good morning, happy Friday. It's Friday, November 29th, and I have a little bit of a different background here. I'm currently at a family member's house for part of the weekend. We celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday with a few family members, and it was great. It was relaxing. I managed to finish my goal for my ghostwriting, but I did not even touch my nano project. And that's okay. I was able to take a break and just enjoy being with my family without a lot of guilt. Of course, I always have that guilt inside of me, but today is another day, and kiddo is out with my family, so they graciously gave me some time to work on my project alone in the house by myself. I have about 800 words left of my ghostwriting project for today, so I'm going to do something a little different. So I have a specific deadline I need to reach, and I'm going to reach as far as I can today and then stop and sort of let the story sink in over the weekend, and then all next week I am dedicating time to finish this project. I'm hoping to do my final edit and add those extra 5,000 words throughout the week, which is not a big word count for me, but that's totally fine. I know places that I can beef up description and everything that I need to do to make this book as best I can. So I'm hoping to finish that up in a little bit and then get started on catching up on my nano project. So let's see. So I'm done with my ghostwriting. I snaked in just under where I wanted to be for today, but that's okay. I feel good about it. I feel good having a stopping point, and I'm gonna give it a break for a couple days and hopefully shake loose some of the things I need to fix in the final self-edit. So I'm off to start my nano project again. I am probably going to read it a little bit before I jump back in. I sort of stopped in the middle of a scene, so I wanna make sure that it all makes sense. I'm having a little bit of a reservation on how this particular plot thread that I'm working on is going. This happened to me with Wrapped Up for Christmas, where I sort of was pulling a thread throughout the story that didn't really need to be pulled as much as it did, and I was sort of just trying to write the story and get it on my deadline, and a critique partner and my editor both mentioned the same thing, that I should just change it up a little bit, maybe keep it to earlier in the book and then create a new thread throughout the rest of the book. So I'm sort of feeling that right now. I don't know when I go back if I'm going to be able to discover where this thread had gone off course, because when I did do my outline with my Susan Mallory method, I wanted to keep this thread throughout. I wanted to keep the sort of guessing what was going to happen, but we'll see. I'm always up for changing. I'm always up for revision notes and anything like that. I actually prefer the revising process more than I do drafting now, because I just love being able to fix a story and see where things need to get fixed instead of like writing the story from scratch and staring at a blank page. So I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll check in with you soon. I wanted to quickly pick 2 winners for my YouTube giveaway for Wrapped Up for Christmas. I had people put in this little book emoji if they wanted to win, so I'm using that to filter, and there are 10 opportunities, so good luck. Let's go here. Well, this is fun. Who is it gonna be? Riss T. Oh, it's a US entry, cool. So I will message Risse, my apologies if I'm saying it wrong. I will comment on your comment. Hopefully you'll get back to me soon so I can get this book off to you. So now it's time to pick a international person. So the winner is Jermaine Castaneda. I'm gonna see quickly if you are international. Okay, I'm back, I just checked, and this is my international winner. Congratulations, and I will be messaging you soon. Thank you everyone who entered as well. There will be more giveaways on my channel soon, so stick around. Good morning, happy Sunday. It's Sunday, December 1st, and NaNoWriMo is officially over. It feels like it was a year instead of a month, but it was a crazy month. I feel like none of my vlogs have made sense the past 2 weeks because it's just been a whirlwind. I'm making another cup of coffee now and about to get some breakfast before jumping in. I have one more day of drafting for my Nano project before I'm going to take a little break from it and then do my self-edit the second week of December. So let's see how many words I can get. So after that 20-minute sprint, I only managed about 300 words, so I'm gonna jump back in and try to get more. I'm in my basement because my family is very loud right now, and I just wanted a moment to do a little reflecting. So today I did not finish what I wanted to finish, and I am definitely not going to be able to, just based on the time of day. It is around 7 o'clock right now. This morning we ran into a bit of a problem it was a personal issue. It's nothing to do with writing or anything, but it really soured the entire day. I have 2 more chapters to do for my Nano project. I am unsure if I'm going to do them tomorrow or just wait until I start my self-edit. Normally what I do is I usually don't write the last chapter of a book during a first draft until I go through the whole book, because then I'm able to pull all the threads together and everything. So I'm unsure of that. I'll probably let you know. In terms of reflection on NaNoWriMo in the month of November, it was a busy one. I counted up all of the words that I wrote, and I wrote over 102,000 words this past month. So that's a lot, and no wonder I feel so burnt out, and I'm in physical pain, and I passed out for about 3 hours this afternoon just because of my brains. I just think I'm a bit overwhelmed. So we're coming down to the wire here. The first 2 weeks of December are going to be self-edit mode on 2 of my projects, and I'm planning on not doing anything till January. So I may update this space a little bit in terms of writing vlogs because I won't be writing, but I still think there's a lot of important things going on. Maybe make them more author life vlogs versus specific writing vlogs. So if you're interested in checking that out or any more bookish content, do give this video a like, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell next to it so you know the next time I post a video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.